Hey everybody, it's Sergeant First Class David Peters from the Petoskey Army Recruiting Station. So I'm new with this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, I don't know how this video is gonna go. This is my introduction video for everybody. Since I'm pretty new, I have no idea really like what I'm doing right now. So maybe in a year or two, I might look back at this video and kind of cringe a little bit. But in any case, we're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on doing this whole, YouTube spiel. My YouTube name is Str8shooter Army Recruiter, Str8shooter Army Recruiter. So, as I said, Sergeant First Class Peters, at your service. I've been in the Army now for 14 years. I'm a station commander for the Petoskey Recruiting Station. I had a little bit of time in the Army Reserve and a lot of time on active duty. So some of the places I've been to Nashville, Tennessee with the Army. Bamberg, Germany, where I was stationed. Loved that place. I did a combat tour in Baghdad, Iraq. I was stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia, home of the infantry. Now it's, Maneuver Center of Excellence. I was also stationed in South Charleston, West Virginia for 3 years. That's where I kind of cut my teeth as a recruiter. I had 3 years experience in Bay City, Michigan as a recruiter, and now I'm way up north in Petoskey, Michigan. So my original hometown is Honolulu, Hawaii. Believe it or not. I know, right? You look at me, you're like, I can tell you're from Hawaii. So yeah, anyways, well, we'll get that out of the way now. But some of the things that I'm involved in, I'm not just a guy here to put you into the Army or to help you join the military. I'm here to do a lot of things, but these videos and the whole intent behind this YouTube channel is going to be to help break the myths and the stigma surrounding military service. And not always going to be like pro-Army either on here. My goal is to eventually just be military-wide, help break some of the myths and barriers that people have about military service. But I'll share a little bit of, who we are as individuals, as soldiers. So for myself, I'm a soldier. I'm also an MMA fighter. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, which means I sort of understand the fundamentals, I guess, if I'm being modest. I'm a major geek, like Star Wars, Pokemon, you name it. I'm probably a fan of it. Marvel, yes, absolutely. I like Marvel. I like comic books. We can talk more about some of my favorite characters and whatnot later on. I'm a college student right now, even on active duty. I'm working on finishing my bachelor's degree. Oh man, what else do we want to talk about? There's a ton of stuff out there. I'm a dad. I'm married, so I have a family. I got a little baby girl and my wife, and we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary a couple months ago. So just goes to show that just because you join the military doesn't mean you have to leave behind family, doesn't mean you have to lose your identity as a person. But anyways, we'll talk more about that later. This is simply my introduction video for you guys, kind of introducing you guys to the Str8shooter Army Recruiter. I've been doing these videos on Facebook and Instagram for a little while now, but this is my new thing with YouTube. So as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing video editing. I also don't really know what to ask you guys for. So I do know enough about YouTube to ask you guys to like my videos, subscribe to them, and maybe even if you really like me, hit the little bell that notifies you whenever I upload a new video. As of right now, I have no idea how often I'll do these things. I imagine the more confident I get with YouTube, the more videos I'll do. So I'll probably do an updated video a little bit later on, kind of talking about how often I'll release these things. I'm also going to reach out to our virtual recruiting team in the Great Lakes Recruiting Battalion down in Lansing, Michigan. There was some future assistance on this. Maybe we'll work together and collab a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm babbling at this point. So I'll go ahead and close out this video. We'll upload it to YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.